An Our Lady of Guadalupe statue at a New Mexico church is weeping again. It's the fourth time since May. Well, the diocese has yet to find a natural explanation.
Picture this. You're sitting quietly in a dimly lit Catholic church in Mexico, surrounded by the gentle murmur of prayers and the soft glow of candles. The priest's voice echoes through the sacred space as he conducts Holy Massachusetts. Everything feels perfectly normal until something impossible happens right before your eyes. The statue of Jesus Christ at the altar, a figure that has stood motionless for decades, slowly turns its head, not once, but multiple times. The entire congregation falls silent. Some drop to their knees. Others gasp in disbelief. What you're about to witness will challenge everything you thought you knew about the line between faith and reality. The Mexican church phenomenon. Deep in the heart of Mexico, during what began as an ordinary Catholic mass, something extraordinary unfolded that would soon captivate believers and skeptics worldwide. The ancient church, with its weathered stone walls and ornate stained glass windows, had hosted countless services over the centuries. But this particular Sunday would be remembered forever. As the congregation gathered for their weekly worship, cameras happened to be rolling, perhaps for a simple documentation of the service or a family recording. What they captured instead was footage that would spark heated debates across the globe. The Jesus statue, positioned prominently at the front of the church, appeared to demonstrate signs of life that defied all logical explanation. Witnesses described the moment as both beautiful and terrifying. The statue's head moved with deliberate, almost human-like precision. Some claimed they saw the torso shift slightly, while others swore they witnessed the eyes opening and closing. The movements weren't random or jerky like you might expect from a mechanical malfunction. Instead, they appeared intentional, as if the statue was actively engaging with the congregation before it. The congregation's reaction. The immediate response from the churchgoers was a mixture of pure awe and overwhelming emotion. Many fell to their knees instantly, believing they were witnessing a direct divine intervention. Tears streamed down faces as people began praying more fervently than they ever had before. The priest, initially caught off guard, continued the service with visible amazement, treating the moment as a sacred blessing rather than a disruption. Children in the congregation pointed excitedly at the statue, while elderly parishioners crossed themselves repeatedly. Some individuals were so overwhelmed by the experience that they had to be helped outside for fresh air. The atmosphere transformed from a routine Sunday service into what felt like a pilgrimage site where miracles occur. What makes this incident particularly compelling is the authentic emotional response captured on video. These weren't rehearsed reactions or staged performances. The raw, genuine shock and reverence displayed by the congregation suggests they truly believed they were witnessing something supernatural. Scientific explanations versus faith. As the footage spread across social media and news outlets, experts from various fields began offering potential explanations for the phenomenon. Optical illusion specialists suggested that strategic lighting combined with the angle of recording could create the appearance of movement where none actually existed. The interplay of shadows and candlelight in the church environment might have contributed to the visual effect. Engineering experts proposed that minor vibrations from foot traffic, wind, or even subtle earthquakes could cause a carefully balanced statue to shift slightly. Old churches, with their aging foundations and structures, often experience tiny movements that could be amplified in a top-heavy statue. Psychologists introduced the concept of mass suggestion and pareidolia, the human tendency to perceive meaningful patterns in random stimuli. When a group of people expects to see something miraculous, their collective belief can influence their perception of ambiguous visual information. However, believers argue that these scientific explanations miss the point entirely. For them, the timing, location, and emotional impact of the event point to something far more significant than mere physics or psychology. Historical context of moving statues. This Mexican incident isn't isolated in the annals of religious history. Throughout centuries, cultures worldwide have reported similar phenomena involving sacred statues and religious artifacts. Ancient civilizations often attributed lifelike qualities to their religious sculptures, believing that deities could inhabit physical representations of themselves. In Catholic tradition specifically, there have been numerous documented cases of statues exhibiting unusual behavior. Some have been officially investigated by the Vatican, while others remain local mysteries passed down through generations of believers. These incidents often occurred during significant religious periods, Holy Week, Christmas, or times of community crisis. The consistency of these reports across different cultures and time periods suggests either a universal human psychological phenomenon or something more profound that science hasn't yet fully understood. Each incident brings with it devoted followers and determined skeptics, creating ongoing dialogue between faith and reason. The power of modern documentation. What sets the Mexican church incident apart from historical accounts is the quality of modern video documentation. Unlike centuries past when such events relied solely on eyewitness testimony, today's technology allows for detailed analysis and widespread sharing of footage. High-definition cameras can capture subtle movements that might be missed by the naked eye, while also revealing potential evidence of trickery or natural causes. The ability to slow down, zoom in, and enhance video footage has both supported and challenged various claims of miraculous statue movements. Social media platforms have amplified the reach of such videos exponentially. What once might have remained a local church story now spreads globally within hours, reaching millions of viewers who can form their own opinions based on the visual evidence. This democratization of access to potentially miraculous events has created new challenges for both believers and skeptics. Everyone becomes an expert analyst, examining pixels and shadows for proof of their existing belief. Psychological impact on believers. For those who witnessed the event firsthand or who believe in its authenticity, the psychological impact extends far beyond the moment itself. Many report strengthened faith, renewed commitment to their religious practices, and a deeper sense of connection to the divine. The experience often becomes a defining moment in personal spiritual journeys. People describe feeling chosen or blessed to have witnessed what they perceive as a direct sign from God. This emotional significance can provide comfort during difficult times and serve as a source of hope and meaning. Communities of believers often form around such events, creating lasting bonds through shared extraordinary experiences. Churches may see increased attendance, enhanced devotion during services, and greater participation in religious activities. The skeptical perspective. Determined skeptics approach the Mexican statue incident with rigorous scientific methodology. They examine the video frame by frame, analyze lighting conditions, and investigate the church's structural integrity for possible explanations. Professional debunkers point out that humans are remarkably susceptible to visual illusions, especially in emotionally charged environments like religious services. The combination of dim lighting, expectant crowds, and deeply held beliefs creates perfect conditions for misperception. Some skeptics go further, suggesting potential deliberate manipulation, whether through mechanical devices, video editing, or coordinated staging. They argue that the religious context makes people less likely to question apparent miracles critically. However, even dedicated skeptics acknowledge that some aspects of these incidents remain difficult to explain completely, leaving room for continued mystery and debate. Global impact and media coverage. The footage from the Mexican church quickly went viral, attracting attention from major news networks, religious organizations, and online communities worldwide. Television documentaries featured the incident alongside other unexplained phenomena, while religious leaders offered various interpretations of its significance. International religious scholars debated the theological implications of such events. Some viewed them as confirmations of divine presence in the modern world, while others cautioned against attributing supernatural explanations to potentially natural phenomena. The incident became part of a broader cultural conversation about faith, science, and the role of belief in contemporary society. It highlighted the ongoing tension between traditional religious worldviews and modern scientific understanding. The ongoing mystery. Years after the initial incident, the Mexican statue continues to generate discussion and debate. No definitive explanation has satisfied both believers and skeptics completely. The statue itself has become something of a pilgrimage destination, with visitors hoping to witness similar phenomena. Church officials have generally maintained a cautious but open stance, neither completely endorsing nor dismissing the miraculous claims. They focus instead on the positive spiritual impact the incident has had on their community and the increased faith it has inspired among parishioners. Whether you believe the Mexican Jesus statue genuinely moved through divine intervention or that natural forces created a compelling illusion, one thing remains undeniable: the profound impact this incident has had on everyone who has encountered it. The footage continues to inspire wonder, debate, and deep contemplation about the mysteries that still exist in our modern world. Perhaps the true miracle lies not in determining the exact cause of the statue's apparent movement, but in the renewed faith, hope, and sense of wonder it has brought to countless people around the globe. In a world often dominated by cynicism and scientific materialism, these moments of mystery remind us that there may still be forces at work beyond our complete understanding. The Mexican statue stands as a powerful symbol of the eternal human quest to find meaning, purpose, and connection to something greater than ourselves. Whether through divine intervention or the remarkable power of human belief, it has touched lives and opened minds to possibilities mysteries that transcend our everyday experience. If this incredible story has moved you or made you think differently about the mysteries that surround us, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating content that explores the unexplained phenomena shaping our world. What do you think happened in that Mexican church? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear your perspective on this remarkable event.